Welcome to Art Chats con la Mitotera. I'm your host, Mel Dominguez. Today I'm really excited. We have another special guest for you. It's Alma from Hilos Shop. And if you've ever been to one of our mercaditos, you might have come across her work. I think you call it fiber art, but it's done on one of them sewing wheels, and then she does a pattern, but it's not typical. So there's some really cool images that she's been working with, and we wanna share that with you today. So as we work through the internet, I hope you are all being safe. The mandate went through. Wear your mask. Be Alma.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm good. So nice to see you.
I know, nice to see you too. Another human. Since
I
we're like,
know. Oh my gosh. What have you been up to? What have you been doing?
right now, I was like finishing this little hoop right now. But I don't know if you could see it very well. It's like the
Ooh.
little cactus ones. So I'm working on this right now. And right now, I'm a part of a giveaway that we're doing with 8 other shops. So let me show you
Where are you
the
from? Are you from
I'm
here?
yeah, I'm from Arizona. I was born in Douglas. And after I graduated, I came to Tucson, and Tucson came like, I guess, my second home. I've been here for, oh, I graduated in 2012, so yeah, almost 8 years. Like, wow, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that till like right now, but yeah, like already 8 years. 2 of those years I was in Chicago because I moved over there.
How did
So
you like Chicago?
I love Chicago too. Like it became like my third home actually because it's so diverse in a sense, and this is like Chicago is where Hilos was born, really.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was when, I was struggling, hustling my way in Chicago, and I started trying to just create something that, I love doing, and embroidery was something that I hadn't done in a really long time. So I jumped back into it over there. So it became Hilos.
That's dope. I saw your stuff and I was like, oh shit. You do what is it, the Viva la Frida?
Oh yeah, I have her here. I have Frida.
I love that.
Yes, I love her. She's definitely one of my inspirations because, she was such a warrior in just herself as a woman and an artist, and she's a big inspo for sure.
Oh man. Well, I mean, that's what I love looking at it because it's our time. Like the artist is doing their thing and you're super like, you're out there, you're making it happen. But you even put one that says, No olvidas nunca la poderosa que eres.
Yes, that was a collab I did with an artist from Spain. Well, she's in Spain. She lives in Spain. But she was from Peru, I think, and we did a collab. She reached out to me and she said if she wanted to collab, and that was one of her graphics. And just that to never forget that power that we have, inside of everyone as individuals, and it spoke to me so much that I really loved it and decided to make it a hoop too.
Right. Well, I love the connectivity. The fact that you're here and she's in Spain. I'm like, you're collaborating. Like, that's
Yeah,
amazing, dude.
yeah, it was so much fun, and she's an amazing, amazing woman too. She's always, advocating for women's rights and just like in her art as well. So I feel like her and I connected through our art of, speaking for women, and, to show off how amazing, women are in general. And it was a really good experience to collab with her for sure.
No, that's dope. And it means even more when someone buys something from you and then they're wearing it like a patch.
Yes, 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 for sure. I always ask anybody, like at any market, I'm like, please send me pictures because I love seeing them, They end up on jeans, on jackets, backpacks, like you can put them on anything, literally. So,
But it's super dope because not only did somebody buy something from you, right? but the fact that they're wearing it, like that's part of their character.
Yes.
You're like, oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it is for sure. And just like I guess a patch, it's like a sticker, you know what I mean? Like it's it represents you of what you believe in and what you stand for. And I love that whole idea of a patch, itself, because it's so kind of, traditional in itself. You know how like biker gangs or even like our own like Chicano pride, like everybody wears, patches of what they believe in, and I love that idea in general. So I
I'm one of
connected
those
with it.
collectors.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
I
it's
you'll
culture.
like this one too. Like this one is like super cool. It has like little like gold I guess thread. And it's really nice. It looks really cool on denim and anything really, like just the colors.
How much is something like that?
This one is 20 bucks.
Oh, right on. And then your
Yeah.
hoops? How
And
much
the
are the hoops?
hoops are 45. 45
Oh
bucks.
my God, those are dope.
Yeah.
These are dope because even for like shipping to like gift them to people like in Spain, like
Yeah,
this is so
exactly.
good. Oh my Lord. So we talked a little bit before we did the interview, and I thought it was really interesting. You really talked a lot about community.
Yes.
I like that so much. What is it about it? Because you're an artist making work now, and you had that inside of you to say, what are you looking at when you, or what are you feeling when you say that?
I feel like I represent my peers itself. Like I always, I guess my dad used to always tell me when I was like younger, remember, like whenever you're out in the world, you're representing me because I raised you and I want you to present yourself as, your family. And I feel now that I'm older, I not only represent my family, but I represent my whole, Latino community itself. So that's why I try my best to put as much of my culture into my art because that's what is a part of me, what I love representing. So that's definitely like in my roots. I love feeling that I'm representing, everyone in my community.
Right? That's the truth. That's how it's been
Yeah.
for thousands of years, passing that torch. But tell us more about that giveaway.
Yeah, the giveaway we partnered up with Wapa. That's the name of the store. She reached out to a bunch of Latino owned businesses, and we decided to do a giveaway, just to connect our community. I guess our social media, because we have different followers, and just to spread awareness of other people that are hustling and putting out their business was something that was really cool. And the items are beautiful, like handmade items, and it's I want to win. Like honestly, I want to win the giveaway when I saw all the
Right?
stuff. So if you guys want to enter, please go to my page under the giveaway. I think we have until tomorrow till 12 noon to enter. So it should be whoever is the lucky winner is going to get a lot of amazing products for sure.
Oh, that's super dope. Tell them your page name again one more time.
Yeah, it's Hilos Shop, so it's Hilos Shop, and you could find the post on there. It's the giveaway post.
See, and the website, right, too?
Yeah, and my website's the same thing, hilosshop.com. So you could go there, follow all my art stuff.
Right?
And yeah, you could buy off the website there if you want a patch, a hoop.
But see,
So
right now, this is like an interesting time because you're a young entrepreneur. I see you female.
yes, I'm
And
female.
you're doing art, and you're doing this new art and language and sharing space, collaborating and things. And now here we are during a quarantine and pandemic,
Yeah,
and,
for sure.
and artists still need to find a way because this has been, I don't know about you, but as a working artist, we've been like slammed with like all our jobs went away or they were postponed, or
Exactly.
we get stuck because a lot of times that we connect with people is in person at markets, at mercaditos, gallery showings, pop-ups,
Hmm.
etc. So this is the next form of that. How do you like it? Is this something that you want to continue to do? Would you be a part of one of those larger mercaditos like on Zoom or something?
Yes, I would. I actually was just a part of one. It was created by Vamos Fuerte and Relax Lands from Tucson. So yeah, I was a part of it, and oh my God, I felt so inspired just by everyone. It really connected me to back to that sense of community. Because after, with all this like anxiety ridden, news that we're living in, that really brought me back to wanting to create more for my community, to be more involved with other creators, because I mean, we only have each other, as artists. So that was an amazing experience. I invited one of my friends that I met on Instagram. Her name is Fernanda from Fair's Hologram Shop. So
Cool.
I invited her to come in, and everyone shared their story. Everyone had a different, I guess, purpose as to what they wanted to do with their business, and hearing everybody's story, it was super inspiring for sure.
I know sometimes I mean I have a lot of projects. I need to finish some
For
of them.
sure. Yeah.
But I as a strategy, like I feel like a solution based kind of like I'm always like, oh my God, now's the time that we could clean up all this stuff and paint murals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Have you gotten any of these surges where you're like, I'm not as patient as I think?
Yes, that I struggle with that so much too, because like you, I'm always, like what's next? Like what should I do? What should I create? But I overwhelm myself sometimes, that I'm like, girl, you need to like chill, relax, like
Right?
one step at a time, because that's me. I'm really desesperada. Like I want everything like now, ahorita, and in that sense, I need to work on myself to just plan accordingly, to, go step by step, slowly. But yes, I'm really passionate, I guess. And my passion sometimes, gets in the way of, actually doing things. So that's something that now I guess we have more time to, like, you were sharing the mural that you guys did at the State Farm. Like, that was amazing. That was, something that only a small group of people could do it, because we're still in quarantine, and just the fact that that happened out of all this was beautiful. I haven't had the chance to see it in person, but I saw the pictures and it was beautiful for sure.
I keep going back and just being like trying to shake myself out of because of being an artist and I'm so passionate about it. Like
Hmm.
I like art a lot, but the science
Yeah.
fiction thing, it gets a little spooky because
I'm sure. Yeah.
I'm like, this is really happening. Like there's old people wearing masks, there's young people wearing masks, and nobody's talking to each other. Or I miss hugging people, so I'm like, oh,
Isn't
this
that
is
crazy? Like the
yeah,
human connection part, it's so important. Like we're so attached to each other, as connected, like that hug, that even a handshake, like it's so different.
yeah, and I even need a couple hours to bullshit with somebody. I'm like, dang.
Exactly, for sure. Like sometimes we forget the little things, just hanging out with your friends, not talking, just chilling, and now we have to hang out through Zoom or
Yeah,
something,
it feels weird, I'm like, I'm all
yeah.
tears, like, dang, it doesn't feel,
Cheers, guys.
but it's neat to visit with other artists because then I get to see, like, wow, like, you have your own little space. It's kind of cool. We get to look
Yeah,
inside your world and
for
ask you, like,
sure.
what you've been up to. Well, how about this? What are you strategizing now? Like, what are you gonna do? Has anything like kind of kickstarted you back into getting busy? What's going on with you?
I think right now I've been working on two specific projects that there's two patches that I want to release, but they're really specific to organizations that are really important to me. So it's definitely like the Black Lives Matter. I had a patch that I made that I haven't released yet. I'm still trying to get all the resources there. But it's this one here,
Um,
and I want to release it, as the whatever I make out of this patch will go for that cause.
wow,
And I have
dude.
the same thing for, us as immigrants, as Latinos, with the news that we got today for DACA. That was, amazing. I have so many friends that are a part of DACA, and God forbid I don't have them. Like I don't know what I would do. So I was super, super happy to know that. So I have certain, I don't have the other one made yet, but it's a draft, and it just says no
Ooh,
human is illegal. Oh wait, no human is illegal, and it's a monarca.
yes.
So this one will go specifically, to Latinos and the dreamers, and to continue, giving them, the donations they need to keep doing the work that's needed.
You see, I keep telling people, but I think that for those who are watching right now, we're talking to Alma from Hilos Shop, and you just witness history happen right now. and and it's part where arts and culture come together,
For
and
sure.
where the meaning behind that and the value behind arts and culture, and all of the artists that are working on their craft and how they're
Hmm.
processing this, because artists help others process what we're going through. Because a lot of
For sure.
right now I feel like we're very much uh in a divided United States, as they call it.
Yes.
But I want to ask you a question here. Do you take commissions and stuff like that? Do you do personalized? Can someone send you a DM and be like, "Hey, I need a patch for my crew," or what?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I have a section on my website. It's a custom order section. So if you ever have any crazy ideas, you want to make a patch or a hoop or embroidery on anything, I mean, I'm down. I'm down to work with you with any type of design. So yeah.
Dude, I
Um,
love this. This is to me, as much as it's like a hard time to kind of like take in like piece by piece. It's still awesome to see like people putting it down like this. Like this is dope.
mhm.
Oh my God, I'm like I'm so excited. I'm almost losing all of my thoughts right now. But just because it's so amazing, I hope that folks out there that they're witnessing, paying attention, and that they're along for the ride, but not just because they don't want to jump off and know how to kind of jump off and get something going in a positive way. But how about this? What's gonna happen 4th of July? What are you thinking about 4th of July?
4th of July, I really have not thought about it really. I mean, I hope I could spend it with, my family if I can, if anything. And just, have a hot dog, have a beer. I don't know. But more than anything is, I guess we need to spread awareness as to everything that's going on. I think that should be the day that, if we're Americans, if that was our Independence Day and we fought for it, then we should use it for, everybody that's in need at the moment, for sure, which
Right?
is, immigrants, that the children, the detention centers, the Black Lives Matter movement. We need to keep shedding light on it because it's our duty as, especially people that are citizens that can vote, that can cause, change. It's our duty to our immigrant brothers and sisters that, don't have the ability to vote, to represent them for sure.
Yeah,
So
because this
that's
is
what
a
we
big
should do.
no, absolutely, because this is actually that's what I meant by like this is history changing, history
Yeah.
making the next frontier kind of a situation, and to really deep thought about
Mhm.
4th of July and that there's a fire going on there, so it's like where fireworks are canceled.
No
It
fireworks.
it's literally everything about the world right now is asking us to stop and think. There's the
Yes.
world is sending out smoke signals.
Yes, like
You
you're
know?
so right. You're so, so right in that, Mel, that, we need to use that day to spread awareness to, I know we all love to celebrate and we like to party and stuff. Like, who doesn't, right? But
Yeah.
right now we can't, like, the world has told us to stop and look and process and do what you can.
Yeah, and so that's why it's important to me to even reach out to the local artists, because a lot of times, I mean, maybe I should say I'm speaking for myself, but I'm very emotional. So,
No,
like,
yeah, I feel you. You're like an
I get
empath.
triggered.
Like you feel a lot, and I could definitely relate to you in that I sometimes take everyone's, emotions as my own, but that's good that we have, empathy for other people. It's important.
Yeah, it's huge. This moment in time is super huge, but it's also, you know what? A lot of times I just take a deep breath too and be like, it's a strange place because I see myself as a visual artist, and then sometimes when
Hmm.
I think about politics, then I'm a strategist because I can
Same,
visualize the
yeah.
outcome.
That's good though. You have that like leadership in you to, to do something.
Yeah,
Because
the only thing is you got to get people to follow you. I'm like, dang, you know,
yeah.
which is
I
a
mean,
big
just the whole
responsibility.
thing that you did with the Galeria Mitotera, I mean, that was, you brought people together to, share that community, and you have it, Mel. You have
Oh, thank you. And see, I'm trying to continue that mission creep, like be all over the place, get
Yeah.
everybody activated and things. Because seriously, I'm all, oh, I'm gonna start talking about. I'm all like, they're so far away in Washington D.C. They can't touch us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let me ask you this, because Melissa's like, focus on the interview. What is your favorite hoop? Like, and like, what did you create that's your favorite?
No, you got me there. Let's
Thank you.
see. I think my favorite hoop, I think for me, my favorite creation as an artist was Kill Machismo. That one for me definitely, it hit that little spark in you where you're just like, machismo is the one thing it doesn't benefit anyone really.
Yeah, you're right.
Especially in our culture, as Mexicans. There's a lot of machismo, and that definitely, when people started reacting to it and relating to it, I was like, yes, like I'm not the only one that feels this way. And that one is, yeah, that one. And that one is, it's I guess you could say my pride and joy, you could say, that because it speaks for itself. Machismo doesn't benefit anybody. There's no good outcome in the end of that, you know what I mean? So we need to kill it. We need to kill machismo,
Well,
like
well, I
just
gotta
end
ask a
it.
question. I'm guilty of this, but by no fault of my own, okay? But like sometimes people give me dirty looks because I open the door for them. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Is that
Yeah.
machista too?
No, not even that. Like machismo to me is more of the culture of belittling, I guess, like belittling women, people that are a part of, the LGBTQ community, like that type of belittling and things, like it doesn't benefit anybody. Like what you're saying is common courtesy. Like when you open
Oh,
the,
okay.
the door to people,
So
you're
that was
being
just general
courteous.
mad dogging. They're like this mad dogging. Why'd you open the door for me? No, but you know
Yeah,
what? I
that's
like it.
weird.
A lot of the skills that you have. Like I don't know. Yeah, I didn't see it until I started looking at the Mercadito and some of the images that you have on Instagram. I think
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
fucking dope because you did Homer Simpson.
Oh yeah, oh that one was a big one. That has a story too because my boyfriend loves The Simpsons. My boyfriend, he loves it, and he was like, make me a hoop," and I was like, "Okay, but I'm gonna pick the scene. Like I want to pick the scene that I like." And there was a scene where Homer smokes weed for the first time or something, right? So I saw like the whole imagery of it like on the episode, and I loved it. Like they had like pink clouds in the back. He was like in his car driving, like, and he's like chilling, he's just like chilling, like driving. And I was like, I connect to that. Like I want to make that. And it came out so good. Like the colors came out like really realistic to the scene. So it was awesome too. I had so much fun making
But
it.
how long? But how long does it take you to do something like that? Because it's like detailed. Like
Oh yeah, that one has so much detail for sure. It took me probably like a month, I'm gonna say. Like a month, because only it took me, it would probably take me a little less, but since I was getting orders at the same time, like getting like patch orders, and I'm like, so it took me a little bit longer. And I would take it to the markets with me to just, show my work. My intention was never to sell it. And one day somebody asked me, like, I love it. Like, can you sell it? And I sold it. I was like, I sold it.
and your boyfriend, what happened?
And he was like, "You sold it." He was actually more proud that I sold. He's like,
Okay.
"Can't believe you sold it. That's so cool." He's my biggest like fan, really. So
That's
he
dope.
was so happy. Yeah.
No, Melissa's still taxing me from the one time I sold art that was in her office. She's like, "You still owe me." I'm like, "Man, it's been like 10 years ago."
You're like, "Girl, really?"
man, I'm like, how many lipstick, dresses, and all this stuff do you need? Anyway, I also
But
seen
yeah.
that you did an astrological one, the Virgo.
Oh yeah, I made that one for my sister for her birthday because she's a proud Virgo. Like she proudly wears that she's a Virgo. So I
Wait,
wanted
who
to
is it?
make it.
I'm sorry, 'cause
My
you.
sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my sister's a Virgo and I'm a Taurus. So according to astrology, Taurus and a Virgos are like best friends, and she
Oh,
really is
very
like,
nice.
yeah, according to astrology, who knows? But she really is my best friend. And the weird part is that I always meet Virgos or people that are Virgos, and we always connect. Like, I don't know what it is. We just connect
That's
to
very
Virgos.
nice. It's
Yeah,
a trip because
and
you get to see it and the stars and all this stuff. Like I've been out there
yes.
looking at it, and we've had some really nice actual this whole quarantine. I feel like it's been really good weather.
Yeah, for sure. And then especially with I guess I know in Tucson there's a law that it doesn't allow you to what's it called? Light pollution.
Oh
Because
yeah.
there's an observatory nearby. So we're pretty lucky in Tucson that we are able to see the stars. Because I remember in Chicago, oh my God, I would be so sad because I'd be looking like there's no stars. It was always so cloudy in Chicago because
Yeah.
it's really humid. So you hardly ever saw the stars. So
See,
I
and I love
probably,
Chicago walking that by the river, like underneath. What is that place called?
oh, over there by downtown.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
At
yeah.
night you can see the night kind of light kind of just move in the
Yes.
water.
I used
It's
to
so
live
so sweet.
on those like apartments that are like literally right like on the edge of like the river. Yeah, that's the Virgo who for sure, yeah.
'Cause we got some Virgos in the house in the audience. What's up, Virgo? Hi.
Yes, Virgos. Y'all are my best friends
Even though
for
I'm a
sure.
Libra, I'm like, but everybody in my household was a Libra. My grandfather, my dad, my mom, my brother.
Wow, that's
Wait.
crazy.
Oh, excuse me. Everybody was a Virgo. My wife's over here correcting me. My bad. Everybody was a Virgo. I was the only
Oh,
Libra. So all my
really?
best friends are Virgos, just coincidentally. But
That's
that's neat. That's
crazy.
really neat.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're out there doing your thing. This has been such a great opportunity to talk to you and share with others who haven't met you because for whatever reason the mercaditos or they missed it, but they get to
Yeah,
check it out now.
for
It's
sure.
Hilos Shop on Instagram
Mhm.
and a .com. Am I right?
Yes, and hiloshop.com, yes, correct.
Right on, and you can already see she gets down. She does a Homer Simpson and all this stuff. All of them,
For
it's so
sure.
awesome. Like I'm already thinking, I'm like, damn, I could get some gifts for some people, like, and just send it to them. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
you
Like
know?
anything you have an idea, patch, a hoop. Starting to make like little banners, like actual banners, like on wood. So that should be coming soon as well. Hopefully I get to that soon. But yeah, like literally any type of fiber art you have in mind, let me know.
Oh
And we can
man,
work. Yeah.
no, that makes me excited because I'm like that. I used to work in the clothing industry. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
collector myself, and
For
then to
sure.
know the artist on top of that, like I feel like I'm in heaven.
Yes.
Like I'm blessed
Oh
to be
yeah,
able to
like
talk to you all.
I'm a total fiber fashion. Like I mean, my goal eventually is to make clothes because
Ooh,
I love the whole concept of like construction, deconstructing, remaking things from, recycled fabrics. I definitely am really interested in all of that. So hopefully I can get enough knowledge to eventually be able to, make my clothes and have, designs, embroider on clothes. So many options. Like, oh,
oh, I know. Now that you put it
yeah.
that way, I'm like, shit. But this is
Yeah,
gonna be good.
literally.
So any way that we can support and let us know. But man, this has been a great chat, and people got a chance to really talk to you and see your artwork. Are there any last anything else you want to tell the audience out there? Look at people are saying we love your stuff. Relax
Oh,
lands.
I love Relaxance. She's amazing too. She was the one that invited me to the Zoom meeting. I love that meeting. It was amazing. But I guess my last words is, just be involved. Don't be afraid to reach out to me if you have any collabs, ideas. Don't be shy. I'm here. And let's keep being kind to one another, and let's not forget we're all struggling, but let's be supportive for sure of one another. It's very, very important.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Look at, we love having you. You're great. Thank you, Relax Lands. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So I want to thank you again. You made me laugh over here. So we need to maybe do this again and talk some more about other projects because I'm still strategizing myself and things like that.
Sure.
So I want to thank you again for taking time with us. We'll
Yes,
see you
no
again soon.
problem. I know. Have a nice day. Thank everyone for watching as well.
Right on. Have a great week. Maybe we'll run into each other on a Zoom or
For sure. I'll be watching out for you.
something. Right on. Take
Bye.
care and have a great
You
week.
too. Bye.
Bye.